Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakwadash. This your Akim Israel Azil, back with another quick lesson. And you can tell by the opening topic, this is about reincarnation, man. And the fact that we, according to the Bible, we have all been here before, and there's no remembrance of former times. Salakia. Yeah, we have all been here before, and there's no remembrance of former times. Salakia, hold on. Yes, Salakia, there's no remembrance of former times. So this right here, it says genetics are cool because this is my great grandmother and this is my daughter. So you can see the resemblance. And in the Salakia, the last one of the last videos I showed, it talks about, this other individual, she mentions this is her her mother's dad or granddad, and this is her son. So I'm gonna go into Salaki, hold on. The book of Exodus 20 and 5. What's the point? It says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, upon the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." And what it says, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So yeah, man, reincarnation is real. And this right here, more or less, is examples of that, man. Where, they rely on here in modern ideology, they rely on genetics. They say, oh, the reason why, such a striking resemblance is because of the genetics. But we know through the spirit is that same spirit coming back regenerated. And I'm going to read that again. Ecclesiastes 20:5, it says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, who I, the Lord Yahweh." So like if for I, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children's unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, man. So we come back, give or take every third or fourth generation, man. That's when we come back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And get another precept, the book of Ecclesiastes 1, and the point is at 11. It says, "There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after." So there's no remember. We don't remember our former lives, man. There's no remembrance or former thing, man. So we was here before, but we have no remembrance of our previous lives, man. But we come back because of our iniquities to what? To face judgment, man. So the iniquities, the sins that we done in our previous life, we come back and we have to be penalized for that in the next life, man. So that's what this whole circle of life is about, until the Lord comes. And then when Israel, the chosen people, when this last destruction of iniquity is being wiped out and righteousness will dwell, us as the children of Israel, we would be perfect, man. So there will be no reason for us to go back and be penalized, because after this wicked society, the Esau Edom, have constructed, be destroyed, the children of Israel will be perfect, and there would be no reason for the children of Israel to come back to face penalties, because we would be perfect. We would not sin, meaning that the commandments, the precepts, the decrees that our Heavenly Father laid down, they would be in our body, man. You know what I'm saying? It would be no way we can go off. See, these bodies that we have now, we go off every day, man. Even a thought, you sin. Certain thoughts that you have in your mind, you sin right there. But when we come back, so like when Yahweh Shah come back and destroy this wicked society, the children of Israel would be we'll get those new bodies, man. Starting first and foremost with the elect. But I'm gonna read this again. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 11. It says, "There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after," man. So now we don't remember our previous lives, man. And I'm gonna jump up to 9 right here. That says, this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It says, "The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun," man. So there's no new thing under the sun, man. That means anything that's on this earth, man, is new, man. We all been here before. Here's another one in Ecclesiastes 4. I'm gonna go up to 6. Ecclesiastes 4:6 is better is an handful of quietness than both a hand Salakia. Better is a handful of quietness than both the hands full with travail and vexation of spirit. Then I returned and I saw vanity under the sun, man. That means what? I returned what? That means the spirit. That means what? Then I returned and I saw vanity under the sun, man. That meaning that you was here once, and you see vanity, and you come back and you see the same vanity, the same iniquity, you know, the same things that was going on, because this society, the kingdom of heaven is not established yet, man. So you're gonna see those same acts, wickedness still going on the planet Earth, man. It says, then I returned and I saw vanity under the sun. That spirit returned back. Reincarnation is real. So that spirit, where the body perished, went to the ground, the spirit went to the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father laid upon that spirit his judgment. Then the spirit went back and went through the process of what? Birth. And now you're back to fulfill your judgment, man. You know what I mean? With the penalties that the Heavenly Father put upon each and every person, we are penalized individually and as a nation, So we all have our all individual penalties, and we are being penalized as a whole entire nation, man. Each individual nation and each individual person, man. I'm gonna continue on. This is 8. It says, there is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he have neither child nor brother, yet is there no end of all his labor. Neither is his eye satisfied with riches, neither saith he, for whom do I labor, and bereave my soul of good. This is also vanity, yea, it is sore travail. So yeah, man, that is part of what? The cycle of life, man. We come here, experience what? A lot of things that we see and experience in this life is nothing more than vanity, but that is what we come to do. Shalakia, until that day when the Lord calls our spirit back, because it said what the only thing that, roughly paraphrasing, it says, I just seen this. It says that the man, the only joy man can have is what to eat, drink, and be merry. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing we could do is live the life the way it is here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because mainly you have no control of what the Heavenly Father has bestowed upon us. You know what I'm saying? Even though people think they got free will, technically you don't. You know. Let me see. I might got one precept. If not, I'm gonna close it out. Let's go to right here. It says Ecclesiastes 4:1. It says, "So I returned, and I considered all the oppression that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressor there was power, but they had no comforter." So that's what we living at right now, man. What has returned, man. That's what it is. So it's the teacher who, Yahweh Shai, man. It says, "So I returned and considered all the oppression that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressor there was power, but they had no comforter. Wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead more than the living which are yet alive," man. So yeah, praise the dead which are already dead, because that's what it is. Your body die, you come back, and that's what oppressor, man. And that's one of the judgments the Lord gave upon or put upon His children, which is the children of Israel, is what these oppressive nations will rule over us, man. And that's one of your judgment, man. As a whole, that's a judgment placed upon a whole nation, man. So what? So I returned and considered all the oppression that were done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressor, there was power. So we don't have no power in this life, man, because that was one of our penalties, man. We was penalized as a whole nation. Now these other nations got us under subjection, meaning the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, to say the least. Basically all the 12 tribes on the 12 tribe charts, man. You know, so we pass away, your body go back to the ground, your soul go to the Heavenly Father. You get your decree, and then you come back, man. Reincarnation. And I'm ending off there, man. Lord willing, the body will edify. Till next time, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakakwadash again. This is your argument, Lord willing. I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barak Thumb, and the Baba Ball Shalom.